you afraid that your boss is spying on you? Find out exactly what your workplace can monitor in this hour of Call for Help.
I hope these people can help me with my computer. Oh. No! A technician will be with you in 4 hours. 4 hours?
You can upgrade for just $5,000.
What?
The universal serial config board should be set to ID 6.
I need that in plain English. Help!
Leo Laporte at Call for Help. May I help you?
They put my head back on. That's so nice. Hi, welcome to Call for Help. I'm Leo Laporte. It's great to see you. And those of you who are tuning in saying, where's that Pirillo guy? I just want to say, you know, this business has never been known for long goodbyes or sometimes even no goodbyes. And Chris has moved on to greener pastures. We wish him absolutely the best. I talked to him last night. He's very excited about the future. If you want to know what's going on with Chris Pirillo, as always, you know to go to his website, chris.pirillo.com, and he'll keep you up to date on everything he's doing. But meanwhile, there's been a little change on this show. Kind of an abrupt change, I know. Maybe a little whiplash going on. But starting in 1998, and maybe I should explain who I am, because there are probably people saying, who the heck is that guy? I host another show on the channel called The Screensavers, and in fact, I started on this show back in 1998 when this channel went on the air, and I did the show for about 3 years. In 2001, left to go work for something called Tech Live and The Screensavers, and I couldn't be happier to have been invited back as host of Call for Help. So that's what's happening. I know it might be a little bit of a shock. It's okay, take a deep breath. It's going to be fun. The good news is this show has always been one of the best shows on the network, and it's going to stay that way. This show is all about helping you. This is now the premier help show on TechTV. Everything you want to know about technology, about your computer, about using it better, this is the place. We're going to answer your questions. We're going to be very interactive, not just the phones. We've got Kat and I are going to be in the chat room during the show. The message boards. I'm getting a fax machine installed. I'm going to give you my email address in just a second. There'll be a lot of ways that we can interact, and we're going to answer as many calls and talk to as many people every day as we can. I'm really excited about that. But let's talk about today's show. Don't you think it's time to cut the cord and get rid of all those wires cluttering up your desktop? Look at this. We hide them, but there's tons of wires under here. Han Choi from the labs is here. He's bringing in the gear you need to make your PC wire-free. Well, you still have a power cord and a monitor cable, but that's it. Don't you love that? Plus, you working right now, maybe? Maybe a little IM in the corner there, a little personal email going on. Is your boss watching? If you're on your work PC, the answer could be yes, and it's perfectly legal. We'll show you just how easy it is for your employer to keep tabs on you while you're on the job, what they know about you right now. Meanwhile, my pleasure to introduce you to the lovely, the one, the only, Kat Schwartz.
That's me, Leo. We're so happy to have you here.
Oh, this is fun. I mean, this is like old times for
yes,
me. Yeah.
Except me, I'm new to you.
Not really.
Yeah.
We've worked together for years. How long have we worked together?
I guess about 2 years when I was a PA on Screensavers.
Is that how you started?
Yeah,
a production assistant?
Right, a production assistant.
A lowly
and I was the netcam girl with Joshua Brentano. And
I remember that in the Quonset hut we called it.
And you guys would just pop open the door and stick a camera in our face. It was like,
well,
hectic.
We've come a long way, you and I.
Yes, we have.
It's
We've got a long way to go.
Yes, absolutely. Great to be back together.
Right. I'm in the chat room right now. This is how you can interact with us, okay? You can go to the chat room, go to techtv.com/callforhelp, and then go to the interact section and log in. Leo's logging in right now.
I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah, so during the show from now on, we're going to be chatting, and you can ask your questions through here. It's kind of hectic, so you have to be really patient, but you can also call us about an hour or a half hour before the show begins. The number is 888-989-7879. You can also email us, callforhelp@techtv.com. We'll try and get your questions answered that way. If you're overseas, that's a good way to get in touch with us. And if you have a netcam connected to your computer, then you jump to the head of the class and you can get on the show. We want to see your face. Head into the Netcam Cineplex chat room at techtv.com/callforhelp. And at the end of the show and during the show, we're going to be looking at the message board. So why don't you go ahead and post in what's going on today's show, and that's the best place for me to look to see what's going on and keep everything organized.
The most interactive show on television.
That's it.
There is no more. And by the way, questions and answers. Because I am not like Chris. I am not Mr. Memory.
Okay.
I'm getting old now, and I forget things sometimes.
All right.
And maybe sometimes I never even knew it. So this is really all of us together helping each other. So if you've got an answer, if you saw something on the show and you said, hey, there's a better way, please use those methods to get a hold of us too, right?
Right, right. And during today's show, that's where I'm going to be looking for some.
Me too. And I also, my email address, just so you know, you can always email me anytime, leo@techtv.com, and I actually read those emails.